Okay, let's just start. You've got 81 days left to get your shit together. I don't know about you guys, but this particular week has had me stressed. I didn't know until Monday night what I was gonna film, when I was gonna actually film it. And then on Twitter the other day, somebody very kindly, one of my followers, decided to ask me, how do you stay motivated when learning to code?
You don't.
Let me tell you something, guys. I absolutely love being lazy. If I can blow off as many tasks as possible, I will do it, and will do it with quick precision. But I can't say that I love the after effects it produces. You know, all the anxiety, the stress, the wondering, oh, why am I not famous on YouTube yet? And considering the state of our country, as well as what kind of hellhole we might be stepping into in the new year, I'm not surprised that any of you guys are not motivated this year. And honestly, I'm just waiting to see the fight of the century right now. My COVID depression versus my seasonal depression. Look, now I'm in the same boat as you guys. I am trying to combat all of this stress, all of this lack of focus, all of this anxiety to see if I can get all of these cool things that I want to do done this year, but we've got 81 days. I won't be able to do everything that I decided that I wanted to do, and quite possibly things will bleed into the new year. But to get my motivation up, to get me running again, I had a little talk with my therapist. No matter how many times that I go or how much I actually pay her to tell me this, I still have to remember all of these lessons when it comes to staying motivated towards my goals. And for you guys that are learning how to code, I can especially sympathize with you. So as promised, I have 5 tips for you guys to help you stay motivated, especially for those of you that are learning to code. Keeping up with a routine is incredibly valuable, especially in 2020, guys. Keeping and staying with a morning routine, an afternoon and an evening routine, that gives you a sense of control, it gives you a sense of happiness, and it gives you, more like forces you to focus on the little tasks that you have at hand instead of those big, looming, overwhelming, bigger than life, crazy, fart monstering kind of plans that you got that you feel like you need to just complete right now instead of in the future. During your routine, you're only expected to complete maybe 1 or 2 tasks within a time frame. And having your routines tracked in a planner on your phone makes it a lot easier to kind of spread out and see what exactly you're looking for, what exactly you're doing in your routine to maybe make it a little bit better. Consider implementing stricter routines in your timelines, and if you need a context switch from one subject to another, make sure that you place an alarm on your phone to remember. Which leads me to my next point, time boxing. Are you still mulling over spending 1 more hour on your work computer instead of going outside or going to pee or eating? This is something personal that I experience all the time, which to my stress can be very brutal. I am really not that good at making sure that I get up, walk around my space, go to the bathroom whenever I need to. Like I said before, there are different ways to help you keep time boxing and context switching when you need to go from task to task. You can set multiple alarms on your phone. There's the Pomodoro timer or Chrome extensions on your computers. Take 25 minutes to get a lot of that deep focus time on whatever task you're doing, and then take 5 minutes as a break. Keep doing that however many times that you need to over a course of that specific time period, and then once your alarm goes off, context switch, and then do it all over again. And if these suggestions don't work and you still can't seem to get motivated enough to get that task done, let's revisit exactly why you're doing something. Is it because you feel like you need to? Do you feel obligated? Is it something that you love to do, that you don't love to do? Do you have to do it anyways just because it's for work or your family or your friends or your fugly looking neighbor down the street? Having a clear reason why you're about to do something or say something or act upon something is incredibly important to stay motivated. And reminding yourself of the reasons why you feel you need to do something will help you shift your mindset to hopefully get that goal done faster. I'm sure that there are plenty of places where you've been able to motivate yourself before, so why can't you do it again? And when you do get that task done, take a break. Reward yourself. Pour that glass of wine. Don't forget to celebrate those little wins, because that gives you momentum. It helps you build that motivation. It helps you build your confidence to get whatever you need to done. And if none of these tips have resonated with you so far, you might want to consider looking at cutting off the toxic people or situations in your life. What exactly is happening in your life that's kept you frustrated, unmotivated, pissed off all of the time? Feeling gross, feeling sloppy, dirty, just all around feeling like your flesh is crawling or that nasty pit in your stomach, get rid of that. Or at least try as much as you can to avoid any of those toxic traits or people or mindsets, especially when you're trying to build that momentum to get a task done. If that means to stop studying with a friend who thinks that they're better than you, do it. If that means that you need to get away from you noisy kids, you can do that too. If you have that work friend or your aunt or father, your uncle that's really, really negative about seeing what kind of change that you're trying to do in your life, just temporarily cut them off. When you're faced with negativity from your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sister, your uncle, your teachers, whatever kind of toxic situation you might be in, small or large, this is incredibly critical for you to find a space and a community of people that will help keep your mindset strong, that will help you stay positive, and will help you build the momentum to do the work you were set out to do. So keep trying, learn to love the process, and be patient with yourself. I understand it's 2020, it's been a hell of a year, and we still got 3 months more, so hang on. It's gonna be okay. You got this.